Focus, George, focus. Focus, George, focus.
Yo, what's going on, man? All right, let's do this. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feel about the first race? What's up, Jax? Santana, what's up? Thanks for the Go Popular. Fax, what's going on? Jabo, what up? Ooh, look at this. What am I looking at right now? All right, let's go back. All right, let's get some races in, guys. Gotta wake up. What is it? Get up an hour early tomorrow. Hooray! I don't know why I just picked McLaren, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. I don't even really know what this is used for, so. Nice, Caleb. It's funny, I was actually talking to my mother today, and for some reason it got into the conversation where my older sister, she used to call everything Sarah. Like all her stuffed animals, that sort of thing. And for whatever reason, I don't have any recollection of this, but she said that my thing was Caleb, apparently. I was like, really? I don't remember that at all whatsoever, but apparently I used to call everything Caleb when I was really little. So. Real Homie Racing, what's going on? How's your weekend been, guys? Oh yeah, this season is gonna be insane. Like the amount of overtaking that's been going on is just bananas, isn't it? Yeah. Real Homie Racing, how many days do you usually stream? Is it basically every day? Yeah, it was interesting for the first, I don't know, what would you say? The first 5 laps was pretty interesting. I also thought it was, I thought it was interesting that, well, I don't know if it was interesting, but it definitely threw some curveballs, the fact that there were so many cars that are unreliable in the very beginning. Oh, thanks, Bingus. Yeah, I know. I really should have gone with the 56-inch instead of the 49. Nice. Yeah, look, I think it's healthy for you to take some days off, you know? You gotta think about burnout, man. Yeah, will do, man. Will do. Honestly, I feel like the next things would probably be triples for me. I don't know if I would bother going up to like a 56 or something. I don't think it's that big of a difference. You do get the benefit of getting some extra height along with the width too, but with how things are going with work, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point it's going to end up being like 5 days in office, right? I feel like all the big banks are sort of going in that direction. I feel like there's already some banks that already make them going on. Maybe like JP makes people go in 5 days a week? Maybe? I know at least their headquarter people, they do. Oh, I'm very delighted about the Mercedes one too. I mean, again, I'm not just a Mercedes fan, right? So, Harith MK, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Just go to Average at Best Racer, AVG at Best Racer is the lobby name. Benick, thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I'm like a general fan. I'm not like necessarily like a hardcore Mercedes fan, but look, I still like Mercedes. Happy to see them on the top, on the front row, popping the champagne and whatnot. All right, what tracks do you guys want to race tonight? Is everyone basically over Australia? We can move forward from that. You want to do Spa as the 5-lapper? Monaco? I mean, we could do Monaco if you want to do another 5-lapper. But I'm not doing an extended Monaco race, but we could do that. Zandvoort. Reverse. Fine. I mean, once someone says Spa, it's going to stick because it's one of my favorite tracks. So once someone says Spa, I say yes. And it will not move. Reverse Spa. Yeah, we should probably do China, shouldn't we? It is next up, so... Alright, let's give it, let's do... I don't know, let's do... Australia. You want to do Australia again?
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
Focus, George, focus.
You're its champ. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh. No, I was about to say, I was like, yikes, people. Yeah, sure, we could do Bahrain. Alright, so we're switching it up slightly. We're going to do 2 5-lappers, one at Spa, one at Monaco. And then we'll do the 25-lappers. I mean, the 25%ers. I really don't want to check for randos now. Let's just hurry up and just get a race through, and then we'll check for randos. Really don't like spending the first part of the stream. Oh, Plant just redeemed a Demolition Derby. All right. Well, in that case, maybe we'll just do Monaco and just do Demolition Derby then. Yeah? I think if that's the case, we could probably just take... You'll probably take Bahrain off. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's hurry up and just do the 5-lapper. I'll go through, I'll remove the randos after that, and then either we'll jump straight into a Demolition Derby race at Monaco, or we'll do a regular Monaco, and then we'll jump into a Demolition Derby at Monaco. But then we'll probably end up removing Bahrain, because I don't think I'm going to stay up that late. Oh, I mean, if you redeem it, we got to do it, right? That's how it works. You can't just redeem it and say we don't need to do it. Well, we all know, if anyone knows me, you know that I am not a man of the people. Oh, yikes. This is going to be rough. All right, let's get this over with. Man, I was not prepared for a wet race here to start off. Oh, Davis, that is a special feature that is only on the Purple app. I don't know if there's even a way you could do it on TikTok. If there is, let me know. And I can add it on there, but on the Purple app, you can earn channel points by doing a multitude of things, and you can use those points to redeem certain things. And one of the things you can redeem is Demolition Derby. And again, if that's a feature that you can do on TikTok, let me know and I'll set it up. But as far as I know, I don't think it's a thing.
Focus, George, focus. Focus, George, focus.
Can't see anything. Thank goodness their names are over top of their cars. Oh, not making that turn. Oops.
Focus, George, focus.
Illy, thanks for the goal, the boxing gloves. Appreciate it. Did anyone watch the MMA fight over the weekend? Holloway versus Oliveira. Or Oliveira. Oliveira. Invixinity, thanks for the follow.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Anyway, it was a pretty sweet match, not gonna lie. It was unfortunate that it was happening during the race, but thankfully most of the exciting parts of the race, aka like the first 5-6 laps, already ended by the time the main card started. So I basically just switched over and watched the main
We just
card.
become best friends. Yep.
Liam Weathers, thanks for the follow. Ooh, shifting down was a mistake there.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still...
Yeah, randos, unfortunately, is something that we're always going to have to deal with because unless I get an admin to manage my my lobbies, I am not sending individual invites to every single person that wants to be in here. Anyway, gauging everyone's temperature about the race. Is everyone feeling good about Mercedes? Look, I'm not a Ferrari fan, but the sport is better when Ferrari is competitive, so I am happy to see them third and fourth. But yeah, it was crazy. So many cars breaking down. So many overtakes in the first 5 laps. It's just really funny how the top, I don't know, 4 or 5 racers are like, yeah, you know, it's not terrible. And everyone else is like, this sucks. Which is kind of funny. I mean, with these racers, they could be racing in those Lego cars that they were racing in last season during the parade lap or whatever it's called. And as long as they're winning, they don't give an F. Yo, what's up? Doing all right, man. It's Sunday, unfortunately, so back to those nights where I have work the next day. Other than that, it was good. Went to this new like Japanese cafe that was in Baltimore. It was okay. You know what's sad is that, at least like in the Baltimore, DC area, I'm sure there's some good places in like New York City.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Even like the places that are like Japanese cafes and they like try to make them look all fancy and stuff. And I got a, I got a pork katsu sandwich. That's like a fried pork cutlet basically in between bread and like that sort of thing. Even like that sort of stuff that they charge a lot of money for, or like their egg salad sandwiches and that sort of thing, none of those are even better than like the ones you get at 7-Eleven in Japan. Hey, thanks for the follow. I can't read that. I think that's in Arabic maybe, or that might be an ignorant of something. Man, what is ghosting for unless you ghost something like that, you stupid fucking game? Guy's like literally chilling parallel to the track. Unbelievable. Do I have a video on my camera settings? No, it's just TV offset. I don't change it outside of that. All right, let's see if I can at least pass this guy that's not even playing. That'd be good. Thanks, Raph. How's it going? How's your Sunday? I was just talking about the Japanese restaurant that we went, the Japanese cafe that we went to for lunch in Baltimore. There was actually a dim sum place that was in the same shopping center. And when we went to the Japanese cafe for lunch, it was completely packed. And it was one of those, you order at the kiosk and then you have to just find your own seat. And there was not a single open seat in sight. So we ended up going to this dim sum place that was right next to it. And it was bomb. Definitely want to go back to that dim sum place. So we ended up doing that for lunch instead. And then my wife's uncle lived like 5 minutes away. So we went and visited him for a little bit. Let the kids play around at the playground that they have out back, and then chill there for a few hours. And then on our way back for, I guess, dinner, we went back to that Japanese cafe and got some pork katsu sandwiches and some egg salad sandwiches and stuff. So we did end up getting it, but we ended up getting it for dinner, and it was fine. It wasn't anything spectacular.
Okay, final lap.
Gabe,
Let's go.
I know in the
Final lap.
beginning it does, but you know how it is with those new regs. I have a feeling that the the competitors are going to figure it out. Especially Ferrari and some of those, like the top 4 teams. I think they're going to figure it out. They're going to close the gap. Plus, I'm not going to say that this is an original thought, but so I'm going to say that I heard from one of the commentators or one of the podcast hosts or something like that I listened to that I think Ferrari's actually in a really good position to win races this season, especially with how quick they are straight off the line. That I think a lot of the race winners are going to come from the cars that have the best starts. And if the first race is any indication, Ferrari has a rocket ship off the line. A rocket ship. Plus, it's nice to see Lewis back in the mix, too. He was closing in on Charles as well, so... He said that if he had 5 more laps, he would have had him, but... I don't know. He's been losing to Charles since he got to Ferrari, so he's going to have to prove to me that he's actually faster in any way, shape, or form before I put any sort of money on that guy winning anything. But yeah, the fact that, like, just using Kimi as an example, the fact that he was, like, in 7th place after, like, the first lap, he was able to pretty easily make it back and be in 2nd place by the end of the race. I think that just shows that Mercedes has the best pace in the field. Yeah, well, you know, if there's one constant in Formula One, at least over the last, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years, is that Ferrari will always mess up their strategy. Right, guys? No matter what, Ferrari will make some stupid strategy mistake. Maybe they should just start listening to Lewis a little bit more. He was like, dude, why didn't one of us pit during the virtual safety car? Be like, you know what? Let's just let Lewis race engineer as well. He'll just pull double shifts. Yeah, if it's Mercedes and Ferrari that are the 2 teams that are in the hunt this year, that's going to be an amazing year. And look, Red Bull has an amazing car too. Like, the fact that Isaac is able to put that car into 3rd position after qualifying means that the car is quick. So Red Bull's 100% going to be in the mix. There's no way around that, so... But McLaren, though, I don't know. Any McLaren fans out there, I think I'd feel a little nervous if I was a McLaren fan right now. It seems like there's I feel like there's 3 teams that came out of that with hopes of winning a title, and I feel like those 3 are Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull. That's my opinion. Thanks, appreciate it. It's a Mozavision GS. Could they have won though? I don't know. Could they have? Hold on. Let's kick some randos. Let's see, Corey, Calvono, SGC, Arturo. I think that is Soulful Blurb. No, I mean, Lindsay, I like McLaren too. I always say that my three favorite teams are Mercedes, McLaren, and Williams. But McLaren does not seem like they have it right now. It seems like they have more question marks than answers at this point. But look, it's race one of a very long season, so we'll see. Aston was actually surprisingly quick. I thought they were going to be bottom, right? Especially after qualifying. Turns out they have a little bit of pace. All right, again, I'm going to go through the folks that I will kick unless I get an answer, or at least a response. Those are going to be Corey, Calvano, SGC Arturo, Soulful Blurb, and Will 2K. Let me know if you're in here. If not, I'm going to let you go. Yo, that was amazing, Gabe. Honestly, that might have been like top 3 highlights of the race weekend. Was the mechanics team fixing that car in, what was it, 2 hours? 2.5 hours? Something like that. Now, he did get lucky, right? Like, if Max didn't put his car into the wall and have a red flag, then he would have missed qualifying, but you know, things happen for a reason, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. Max definitely gave him a help with that red flag. I don't think they would have gotten it in time. Maybe they might have been able to get him out with like maybe one lap, like one chance to get a time in. All right, Corey, haven't heard from you. See you later. Calvano, see you later. SGC Arturo, haven't heard from you either.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Gabe, thanks for the follow. Tuki, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Who else am I getting rid of? Oh yeah, Soulful Blurb. You know, that name sounds familiar, so. Yo, what's up, Tuki? I know, right? Look, Yuki has aged. He's gained a little bit of weight. Like, obviously, his life has been rough since he left the grid. So, yeah, it's a 49-inch Samsung Odyssey G9 1000R. It's not the LED. It's the it's not the OLED one. It's the LCD one. I don't know. Yeah, of course, man. Love watching your streams. Always entertaining. I don't know how you deal with like the voice chat lobby. I always I tried it for a little bit. And it was always just like a cluster F, but you seem to make it work somehow. I don't know. Who I have winning the title? Lewis or Russell is who you have. I mean, it's hard to not say Russell at this point. Again, I think that the cars will catch up. The other manufacturers will catch up, but I think at this point, Mercedes is... I think they're a lock for a win. What do you think, the next couple races? At least? What's up, Jamie? All right, we are going to do a 5-lapper at Monaco. And then I think we'll pivot after that and do a demolition derby, and then we'll keep moving forward after that. And then thank Plant for redeeming the demolition derby. Yeah, I mean, again, it looks like Max had some unfortunate breaks, right? Like his rears completely locking up spontaneously. That's very unfortunate. So he caught some bad breaks. I'm honestly a little shocked that he only finished in 6th. I feel like in previous regs, he would have easily still been in like the top 5. So I think just like the managing of the batteries and the limitations of that, maybe that just causes limitations with people being able to go like last to first now. Like maybe that's not a thing people can really do now. What's up, Mal? How's it going, man? Mal, did you watch the race? Oh. You hit the nastiest nosebleed right now to get here? What does that mean? Let's see, did I like the Australian GP? I did. I liked it because Formula One has now started. And I'm also happy to see Mercedes up top. Again. I'm also happy that Ferrari's up top, near the top. It seems like we're not going to get one of those Red Bull situations at the beginning of last reg where they were the only ones to like really truly get it right.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Okay,
Look, it's a
DRS
5-lapper
now
and it's
available.
Monaco. Murad Boone, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, the new DLC, I'm going to guess, is probably going to be May. Oh, Soulful... Aw, man, Soulful Blurb. He was one of the randos. I thought I recognized them. All right, well, at least know I can kick him for the next round. See, that's what happens when I give people a chance. They always end up effing me. You definitely need to be given the capability of just, at least the host, be able to kick people mid-race.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Does your nose bleed when you shower? I don't think that's normal. Do you set it at like 200 degrees or something? AVG 120, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I mean, frankly, I'm just not hitting the brakes hard enough.
It's really effective, but drains quickly. Over to you.
Oh, you're sick? Oh, damn, man. Oh, thank God, Soulful left. Can I, like, just permanently block people? I'm sure I can, right? I feel like I'm at the point where, like, I just need to just permanently block some people. AVG 120th, thanks for the follow.
Green flag.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Meh. Thanks for the follow. Leave the 19th of this month open? What is that? Next. What day is that? Oh, it's next Thursday. All right, I can
40.8 seconds.
probably do that. Is there a new Pokemon drop or something? I know, I
Did we
can't
just
wait for the
become
next
best
race
friends?
either. I
Yep.
just wish that it wasn't at China. Like, it really couldn't have been at, like, anywhere else. Like, does anyone like China? I mean, the track? I'm sure the country's great. Durkaijin, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't mind watching it. I certainly hate racing it.
Final lap. Final lap. Push, push.
I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be another late race, right, guys? Do you guys know when the race is going to start? Modded? Yeah, I have a V12 engine mod on this one. Spice it up a little bit, right? Oh yeah, it's really funny. I was on my way to lunch. I was on my way towards Baltimore. I was on the highway, and there was this old guy in a Honda. What was it? A Honda Fit. And he just kept like rolling past me, like kind of inching up to me and then inching up to me and then backing off. And then my wife was like, "Hey, do you see what he's doing?" And this guy's just like going over there, like doing this, like a big thumbs up because I'm driving like a Tesla. He was like making like hand gestures and like thumbs down and stuff. I was like, dude, are you serious? I was like, I get it. I get why people hate Elon, but look, just because you drive a Tesla doesn't mean that you support Elon as well. Like, I wish I was able to talk to him. That would be the same thing as me thinking because he drives a Honda, he supports the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Like, it would be essentially the same thing. Like, I have no association with Elon Musk besides the fact that he owns the company that builds the car that I drive, and that's it. So anyway, I thought that was pretty hilarious. This is the first time where I've like actually interacted with someone that like despises you just because you're driving a Tesla. I swear. People just blow my mind in this country. Or I guess probably around the world. Maybe it's not just an America problem, but I think in particular it is an American problem. All right, guys, ready for a quick pivot and do a demolition derby? What am I drinking? Water. Nah, we gotta do... Here's the thing. We have to do street tracks only because it keeps everyone kind of confined in a tight area. Once you start doing like runoffs and stuff, then you start seeing like cars like all the way out in left field doing their own weird shit. And then also you also have people that are like camping out waiting to win as well. So trust me, it's just better with a street track. And Monaco is good because it's a short track too. So even if you're like the last two people, where you're the last two people left and you're on opposite sides of the track, it's not going to take you like 30 seconds to find each other. Big T, this set me back like 6K minus the PC. You did indeed miss Spa. That was the first track. Yeah, I think the game glitched. I wanted to avoid having to restart the whole game. Sometimes if you give it a second, it'll jump back to life, but that might not be the case this time. Do I have my keyboard? I really need to get a setup that has like a keyboard right here, like a keyboard and mouse stand. All right, well, let's see what I can do. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I did something. All right, cool. All right, at least back to my load screen. All right. Backed out of the game. I'm going to jump back in. So is everyone
Did we just
Al,
become
what's up,
best
man?
friends? Yep.
have a good one? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to do a brand new... I'm reloading the game. It froze, apparently. I don't know what it is with F1, but I feel like more than any other game, it just has issues with their online lobbies and stuff. I don't know why. All right, hopefully no more issues. Let me go ahead and load up a lobby. Maybe the perfect situation for it, actually, since we're going to try doing Demolition Derby. And it's very important to make sure we don't have randos in Demolition Derby, so... Oh yeah, that's right. Someone asked me about Creator Series. I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Caleb, maybe? I don't know if he's still in here or not, but... Sorry, I clocked the fact that you asked about Creator Series and whether I was going to participate in any more races. I have been busy on Saturdays, so I haven't made myself available, but I feel like they're not going to accept me again
Focus,
for
George.
following
Focus.
seasons unless I make myself available at least for at least a few more. So I'm going to try to be available for a few more. And granted, it all depends on, I feel like they're on average, there's only, I don't know, maybe like 1, 2 at most of the regulars that don't join or not able to make it. And there's actually a pretty decent amount of reserves. So like the chances of me actually getting picked again, it'll probably fairly slim, but again, I should at least make myself available so that they don't just kick me out for next season. They did actually really enjoy doing that one race in Canada. I think though, it's gonna sound like a cop-out, but I think I'm just gonna race with like all assists on. Just because I'm quicker that way. Would I get paid if I did? No. No. I don't think... Does anyone get paid in Creator Series? Maybe the full-time racers do? That would be news to me. Alright. Demo Derby. We are gonna do it at Monaco. Let me just make sure that the weather all looks good. Everything looks good. Off. Simulation. Griefing off. Alright, everything looks good. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and just ready up. But no, the first race was really good, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I loved all the overtaking in the first few laps. It got kind of boring after that, but it was also interesting that there were a lot of unreliable cars, which is not something that we usually see in Formula One anymore. So that was interesting. Sucks for them, of course, but it made it more entertaining for me. Yeah, Monaco is like the standard Demolition Derby track. Also, it has to be at night, too. All right, let's ready up. Oh, yeah, Plant. I agree. Good point. Qualifying was awful. If you can't make cars so that they can go flat out the entire lap for qualifying, then you've built a bad car. Like, you built bad regs. Like, that should be bare minimum something that needs to be in Formula One. Like, the fact that they have to lift and coast near the end of a long straight just so they can finish a lap is fucking stupid. Like, it's just completely ridiculous. Acer, you got 10 seconds. Just kidding. I reset it. Hold on. I'm going to reset it, but I think I'm just going to set it to friends only now. And then invite you, Acer. If I can find you. Or not. I don't see you in here. All right, Acer, are you ready to go? I can't find you, so I'm not going to send you an invite. I tried. I think I'm going to get rid of the Mainster. I'm just going to go ahead and just kick him. Colin, I'm going to kick you as well. Like, literally, anyone that is not my friend currently, I'm just going to get rid of. All right, BC off. All right, is everyone in here? Where are you, Acer? Yeah, this super clipping thing, man, that annoys me too. All right, Acer, let's keep it moving. If you can't make it, then it's okay. We're gonna do more races. We're not doing any more demolition derbies, but no, we're only doing this demolition derby because Plant redeemed it over on the Purple app. But then we're gonna go back to the normal races after this. All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, let's do this. What's up, kitty? Alright, I'll usually kick you out, Sharpie, but it's Demolition Derby, so it's fine. None of this matters. Just want to make sure that I'm not actually hitting you when I turn the steering wheel. I mean, you're welcome to go backwards during Demolition Derby. That's the wonders of Demolition Derbies. You could do whatever you want.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Alex, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Oop. Where are you, Monaco? There you are. All right, let's do this. No, not necessarily. Oh, you know what? I might have traction control off as mandatory for Demolition Derby setting. But I don't remember.
Focus, George, focus.
Oh man, good
Right,
work
that was a
though.
heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Kwong, thanks for the you're awesome. I appreciate it. All right, let's see where some of the folks are. Who else we got? Oh, here you go. Here's somebody. Or maybe not. Okay, guess not. Alright, seems like no one is engaging anybody right now. Oh, here you go. Oh, yikes. Unfortunate. Alright, facts.
Did we just
Plant
become best
and
friends?
Chiz.
Yep.
Rylan, thanks for the follow. Alright, Chiz, Plant. Alright, seems like Chiz might have bailed. Oh, wait, never mind. I was tracking the wrong car. Oh. It was part of his side pod. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, I feel like you mentioned that you were traveling. Whereabouts are you traveling to? Wait. Actually, I feel like I remember this too. Was it like Texas or something? I feel like Fax is going to win by default after you guys both take each other out. Not going to lie. Oh, never mind. Fax took care of it. Fax took care of himself. And then Plant was going after the wrong Aston. This might be the only time you'll ever see an Aston in the top two. Ah, Chiz is the winner. Good work, Chiz. No way, really? Is that the type of stuff that you do? You just train rangers? I wonder if I knew this about you or not. That sounds dope. That is one of the things I've always wanted to do. I've been on a jet ski, but I've never been on a snowmobile. I've heard they're kind of similar, just one on water and one on snow. All right, congrats, Chiz. Although you do get a little bit of a, it's not a specified rule, not that you can't pit, but you do get a little ding in my eyes for anyone that pits during Demolition Derby. Even though it's not a rule, so I guess you do whatever you want, but. The way I envision it is that, like, you shouldn't even be able to make it to the pit lane. All right. Oh, are they very different? Oh, okay. Well, again, never been on one, so. All right, let's switch it back up to open lobby setting. And then let's change the tracks. What did we have again? I think we had, let's see, we had Zandvoort reversed. We had, shit, what else do we have? Oh yeah, we had China, didn't we? China, and then maybe Bahrain, is that what it was? I think that's what it was. Normal Zandvoort? I guess. That's fine. Sure. We could change this to dynamic. We could leave it to God. Or whatever you believe in. Let's see. I'll be Oscar. Why not? Poor guy. Home crowd spills it before the race even starts. Oh man, can you think of a more disastrous way of losing, of being out at your home track? Caleb, we've done a shit ton of Australia over the past week. Now that Australia is over, I am good giving Australia a break for a couple days. He said something about how he had like way more power than he did usually or something, or it was like a jolt of power that he got, and that's what spun him out. I don't know, man. I don't honestly. These cards are so confusing now. I have no idea. And also in this theme of like these racing drivers having to like lift and coast in order to finish a qualifying lap, how difficult is that going to be when we play the game? This is just going to be like everyone's just going to be going like 100 miles per hour top speed because everyone's just drained their battery. It's just going to be like a lot of lifting and coasting because I am not good at lifting and coasting, guys. So this is going to be trouble for me. Oh, you're JC? Did I kick you accidentally? Because if I did kick you, then that might not be good for you. I don't even see you on here. I don't see you, JC. Oh, yeah. Start yet. There are quite a few randos in here now. Tuki, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Gambit, Lewis, Hamilton, the GOAT, Duncan, Brian, Trez. There's a bunch of random people in here. Let me know if you guys are actually here. Joe, unfortunately for you, since I kicked you out of the lobby, I don't think you'll be able to join the lobby until I create another lobby, but after this race, I'll create another lobby so you can join. No, I'm basically laying down. No, I have it in what Track Racer has as Formula 1 position, which is like kind of angled. So it is like lean back, very pseudo Formula 1-ish. Alright, Gambit. Gambit, see you later. Duncan, see you later. Alright, there's a couple spots, Freddie. I don't know if you were able to join or not. Brian as well. The R3 bundle? Yeah, absolutely. I'd say for essentially the same price, I think the R3 bundle is definitely better than the Logitech. Although the thing is, I've never used either of them, but from what I've heard, the Logitech, at least the brake, has a little bit more resistance. And the R3 bundle, the ones that they use for that, which is like the SRPs or whatever, those don't have any resistance at all in their brakes, which kind of sucks. But S7VN, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and start. It's getting late already. You need to remember, we need to wake up early. We all need to wake up early tomorrow. 1 hour earlier than usual. And I kind of got screwed with this race because I was up late already watching the race. And then I filmed a quick video and posted that. And then I was kind of on my phone for a little while. And all of a sudden it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, which then turned to 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I was like, oh, fuck. And then I started thinking about how I should go to sleep. And I was just laying there thinking I really need to fall asleep. I feel like I didn't actually fall asleep until like 4 o'clock in the morning. Eric, just get like an R3 bundle or like a Logitech G920 or, you know, one of those just to try it out. Just strap it onto your desk, put the pedals on the floor, and just play from a chair. Just see if you like it before you spend a bunch of money on it. Austin, thanks for the heart, me. Appreciate it. Look, there's a fairly low barrier of entry, I think, especially if you just start with a very entry level equipment, which I know a lot of you guys are using that sort of stuff. And look, you guys are all quick. Like, you definitely don't need like high-end equipment to be good at this game. Oh, it's funny, Eric. I actually watched a Daniel Morad video on exactly that topic. I don't know if that's what sparked your question or not, but I think he made some really good points that... Actually, what were his points? Did I even watch that video, or was I half asleep when I watched it? Ooh, you know what? I think it had to do with like frame rate and that sort of thing. To be honest, I've never really tried sim racing on a VR, so I can't give you an honest opinion. I think as someone that's a little bit more of a casual racer, I think playing in VR would actually be pretty awesome. But I mean, I guess from Daniel Morad's eyes, like someone who actually races professionally, that like stuff like frame rate, and I feel like the quality of the picture is probably not as good as well in VR. But I personally would love to try it. I think it'll be a little tough for people like me who play the game and stream it. I feel like it kind of takes away some of that personal element of streaming when you're just wearing this like gigantic thing on your face. Ah, facts. You were probably glitching anyways. Nah. I actually just purchased. So I told you I was at my wife's uncle's place visiting him. And we were chatting, and he told me about this thing called a... Hold on. I'm going to have to look it up on my Amazon to get the name right. But it is called a Ray Neo. Have you heard of that? Ray Neo? It's like an augmented reality, like glasses type of thing, but it's primarily, so it's like, it's basically just like glasses. They look like glasses essentially, but you can plug it into like your phone and you'll essentially have like this big screen in front of you now, but in like this augmented reality way. And he let me try it, and it was pretty sweet. It's like, are you tired of looking at your phone while you're in bed, like watching YouTube or whatever? Then you can get these glasses, and it's like you don't have to hold your phone, and you're watching like a gigantic version of your phone from these glasses. Anyways, I bought them. It was only like $250 too, honestly. Not a bad deal. Sorry, Jabo. Man, it was tough to tell who I could actually drive through. Just driving through like a sea of ghosted cars. That was bananas. It was pretty sweet, honestly. It was as advertised. Maybe the only difficult part is that you probably can't scroll through like shorts or TikTok with it, because I don't think you can do any commands while you're wearing the glasses. So all like the changing of the videos and like, or like swiping through shorts and stuff would all still have to go through your phone, which you can't see that well while you're wearing the glasses. So I think there's that issue, but other than that, it's pretty awesome. Just find like a nice, like longer video, put it on, or like a movie or something. Man, people are struggling.
Yellow flag.
Anyway, once I get them on Tuesday, I'll give you guys an official review. Yo, the videos people are making from this song is freaking hilarious. Yo, Jabo, that is the second time I did that to you, my dude. Sorry, man. Have you seen those videos where people are like, can I get a Spanish speaker in here? And then there's like a guy coming out to the beginning of that song. Hilarious.
Keep
Love
on
it.
him, you might make a mistake.
Thoughts on the Monoposto game on phone? I don't know what that is. What is that game? What type of game is that?
Gap to your teammate ahead, 14.3 seconds.
Really? And it's a phone game? I'm gonna have to check this out. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna guess by the silence that there are not a lot of people that are playing the game.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Movie Lytics, thanks for the follow.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Green flag.
But no, I'll check that out after the stream is over.
And gap to the
Always
car
down
in
for an
front,
F1 game, especially if it
1.8
doesn't
seconds.
conflict with my live streaming. Even better if I can play it in bed, as I'm contemplating how I can delay me falling asleep so I can enjoy my life before work starts again the next day. Oh my god, the same fucking spot. Oh my god, this is so fucking awful. I am basically in last place now. Spun out at the exact
Did we
same
just
corner,
become best friends?
back-to-back laps, because obviously I don't know how to learn my own lesson. Levy, thanks for the follow.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode.
Holy.
For a more conservative burn rate.
I think
Or you
Pink
might
is having
try
some
to
connectivity
or gentle
issues.
braking to recharge.
Oh, Levi. Okay, yeah, of course. Is that how Levi is also spelled? You're talking to a man that never wears jeans, so I go straight from dress pants for work to sweatpants for when I'm not at work. I think I basically stopped wearing jeans when the pandemic hit. I was like, all right, well, no need for these anymore.
Focus, George, focus.
All right, well, I got you, Levi. It's up here now. Thanks for the rose as well. Appreciate it.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Do I have the new F1 cars? No. I think I actually saw a video from Chappers, and he downloaded a mod for the new F1 liveries. But I guess the issue for me is that I basically only play on these online lobbies for streaming. And I don't play any of the other game modes, so if it's not available for online gameplay, then it doesn't even matter for me.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.6 seconds.
Man, how long am I going to ride out these softs? Let's see, what does my tire wear looks like? Yikes.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I assume I'm going to be... Let's go to hards. I don't know if that's the play, but it's the safe play, I'd say. Do I watch the RPM? No, never. I think it's just like a game thing, to be honest with you. Those race engineers love
We
waiting
just
like
become best
a
friends.
lap or two too late to box. Something with like the logic of then, like whatever logic they use to determine when
Okay, let's go now. Come on.
like they tell you to box over the radio is always like a lap or two later than it should be. Kizzy, thanks for the follow.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Jaden, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Copy. Thoughts on the Australian Grand Prix? I'm obviously happy that Mercedes won. I thought the first 5 laps or so were very interesting. And then it became stale, but I mean, I feel like that happens anyways. usually with those races. Like the most exciting part is like the first corner and the first lap. I was very disappointed with qualifying. I know we discussed it a little bit earlier in the stream, but the fact that the drivers have to lift and coast on a quali lap is absolutely ridiculous. And kind of like defeats the whole purpose of racing. Like, these are supposed to be the fastest cars like in the world, right? So why do they have to lift and coast to finish a damn lap? Oh, and of course, Ferrari 3-4 is very exciting, of course. I'm not a Ferrari fan, but as someone famous said, Ferrari is F1 and F1 is Ferrari, so when Ferrari's doing well, F1 is doing well. As someone that's not even a Ferrari fan, I would agree. It's always a little bit more exciting when Ferrari is in the mix. I am a little bit disappointed in McLaren though. It seems like they might have some things to sort out. It can't be the engine because obviously they have a good engine, so I don't know what else it is. At least from like a practice perspective, or actually, did McLaren top at any of the qualifying? Like, did they finish P1 or P2 up top? I'm sure the car has pace. They have to. And the drivers are very talented, so I don't doubt that. But they had a very disappointing Australian Grand Prix. Like, he would have told me that, like, McLaren was going to go DNF, and what did Lando finish? 5th? 6th? I would have called that a massive fail. And yes, no, I agree. Lando is a fraud. Hey, what's going on, man?
Yellow flag.
I've always said, and I will die on this hill, that Lando is definitely a
Okay,
one-and-done champion. He had the benefit of having a really, really good car and a young Oscar that's still error-prone.
The car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Blue flag.
Fifth, yeah. I would say that that's a massive failure on McLaren's end. I mean, I legitimately thought that they were going to be near the top, but which I guess fifth is, but it never felt like they were anywhere close to Mercedes or Ferrari. Alaska, hi, what's going on?
The car behind is
How are
dropping
you?
back by
Welcome.
about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Levi, I don't know if deserve is the word because Lando scored more points, so I mean he deserves the championship because that's how it works. But I know exactly what you're trying to say. I was definitely rooting for Oscar heavy in the beginning of the season, and I was very disappointed when it started slipping away. Because I still think, despite what happened to Oscar in the Australian Grand Prix and a number of things that happened last season, I still think Oscar has what it takes to be like a multi-world drivers champion. But and the unfortunate thing is that he lost his best chance last year. Like Last year was like the best chance to win it.
Caution, caution.
Maybe if he had like one more year under his belt in Formula One, then I feel like he would have just ran away with it. But he was still in his, what, second or third year, right? Yeah, it's what's it? Half size replica. Yeah, I'm kind of a hypocrite in some ways because I'll say all these things about Lando, but I'll also say that Lando has like one of the sickest helmets on the grid. Like, I don't think there's another helmet that I like more.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
Yeah, all good, Fennec. You know me. I'm looking at the chat window and you know all that. I saw you. I saw you were sort of near me, but I may have also not really exactly been paying attention or looking at that point. So, all good, man. Oh, that's not necessary. Yes, agree. I should have clarified that I meant currently on the grid. But yes, Lewis's purple helmet, basically all of them have been fire. And there's been some like special edition helmet designs that also are really, really nice. Honestly, if I just had like
Okay, gap to the
thousands
car
of
in
dollars to
front,
blow,
3.4 seconds.
burning a hole in my pocket, I might actually collect these. That's how much I actually like these, but unfortunately I don't have thousands of dollars to blow, and these things do cost like $200, $250 a piece, just as a decoration piece, which is pretty steep. So unfortunately this will be my only one for a little while.
Ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFD. Okay, clear.
Hey, thanks for the heart, me appreciate it. Can't really read that font, but is it like Opa? Oh yeah, they do have Senna's helmet. Oh yeah, did you guys hear that they're coming out with Lego F1 helmets?
George, focus.
My buddy showed me that last night.
Focus, George.
They're only
focus.
coming out with like a few of them. Austin, thanks for the roses. Appreciate it, man. I think it's just like, I think Senna might be one of them. Fernando might be one. Lewis is one. I think it's like 4 or 5 of them that they're coming out with. Senna, Fernando, Lewis, and maybe like 2 other ones. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah, that's probably it. I feel like there was another one on the current grid that they're releasing, but I might be wrong. Although, even though I do...
If you need a quick boost,
My God, I'm
right
so
on the
bad.
cars, check out the ERS
Anyway,
mode
I was saying
overtake
that
in your
even
MFD.
though...
It's really effective, but drains quickly. Over to you.
Even though I like Legos, I like building Legos, and I do like them to some effect, but in terms of like Formula One memorabilia or like fandom, I do really like the really big F1 cars, like the big ones that you can get, but like the smaller ones, they're just like a little too boxy and like, I don't know, they're okay. And the same thing with the helmets. I don't know how much the helmets are going to cost. But since they're Lego, I'm sure they're going to be fairly expensive. And I feel like I would rather just buy...
Blue flag.
I feel like I would just buy another one of these little mini ones instead.
Yellow flag.
All right, Caleb. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you. Have a good night, man. Have a good Monday. I'll catch you later. Yeah, Nikki would be a good one too. I'm trying. It's kind of bugging me because I don't remember which ones are. Oh, you know what? My buddy didn't even send me the link to it. I think he just showed me on his phone. I could just Google it real quick. Let's see. Lego F1 helmets. Let's see if they have a list of all of them. Okay, so they have... Oh, okay, they have Senna. Senna. They have Max. They have Fernando. They have Lewis, and they have Charles. Those are the 5. Max, Senna, Charles, Fernando, and Lewis. Those are the ones that are going to be available. Really leaned into that Ferrari, huh? I feel like a Lando one would have been pretty cool. I'm sure it had to do with some licensing thing. Maybe Lando didn't give him the rights to his design to use. Or maybe they're just going to slowly release them. I don't know. But I think Lando's would have been really cool. I actually really like George's helmet too. Just like that teal or blue or whatever. I know the ones that they're selling are the mini ones, but I also saw a video of them building like a full-size one and him actually like putting it on his head, which was kind of hilarious. I think this is the year that McLaren's dominance is going to end, I think. It's hard to tell. It's the first race, but it is going to take a little bit of time for the other teams to catch up. So I think for the time being, aka maybe the next 3 to 5 races, I think it's going to be Mercedes and Ferrari and Red Bull kind of competing for podiums. And doesn't seem like McLaren's going to be in the mix. Yeah. Good point, Plant. If they didn't have the wind tunnel time, then it's going to take a little bit of time for them to catch up. So maybe not like an official end, but I mean, it seems like they're probably going to have a dip this year. All right, let's do one more race, guys. The Demolition Derby took a little bit more time than expected, and it's already 11. So let's do one more race. They'll probably end around 11:20 or something, and then that seems like a perfect time to call it a night. Because it seems like a lot of your folks ended up dipping after this race anyway. So yeah, actually, in fact, yes. Let's do a new lobby. Sorry, guys, for bailing out of this, but I accidentally kicked JC while we were rushing to get this Demolition Derby going, and so he's not able to join because of it. So let me go ahead and create a new lobby. JC, you can join now. We'll do China, and then we'll call it a night. And then we'll all just sign off. We'll think about all the shit that we have to do for the next 5 days at work or at school or whatever you have going on, and then we'll just lay in bed, just depressed, and just wonder what we did to deserve this and why we weren't just born to some billionaire family where like there's nothing we really have to do to make money. And then eventually you'll just fall asleep and then you'll wake up and it'll be Monday and, you just do what you need to do. Right? Lance Stroll, the window licker. I like that, Levi. The window licker. Yeah, I know. I mentioned it earlier too, but I heard him saying something about like him just getting like a jolt of extra power on that corner. I don't know how that's possible, but something about him just having more power than expected, and it just totally just spun him out. Who's Rocket Power Mohawk? I've never heard of that guy. He's an F1 YouTuber. Oh, interesting. Theus X is. Thanks for the follow. I think I said that wrong. It might be the us Ziz. Oh, really? I do really like, I mentioned this before too, but I do like how Drive to Survive inserted some like influencers in there. As a fellow influencer myself, I really like how they're branching out and allowing these normal folks the opportunity to be on a big time Netflix show like Drive to Survive. Frankly, that just shows how not connected or how little I know about like the area, the industry that I'm technically a part of. I have no idea who those people are. Never seen them ever in my life. Aki, what's going on? How was your Sunday? Aki, I will give you 15 seconds. No more, no less. Studying, huh? What are you studying for? It's all right. I'll reset the clock. I'll go through and maybe kick some randos or something. Starting with slow. Slow Martin. Captain Hook. Clever. Walla Walla. It's Rava. Math, huh? But you're Asian. You should be good at math. Why are you even? Do you even need to study? I didn't study math at all. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually not as good at math as other people. Like my sister, for example, who's like a freaking genius. Have I seen the memes about Mercedes? No. What type of memes? Well, Aki, I trust that in typical Asian fashion, you will study for it. You will take the test. You will feel unprepared for it. You will feel like you tanked it, but yet you will ace it with flying colors, which is how Asians do it. All right, yeah, Levi, send some over. In the meantime, let me call out a few folks that I will kick unless I hear from them. Warrior, Ty Higgins, Martin, Slow, Captain Hook, Walla Walla, It's Rava, Angel. Any of you guys here? All right, I'm going to start with Slow because he hasn't said anything. Same with Martin because he hasn't said anything either. Captain Hook. I get rid of as well. And Walla Walla. It's Rava as well. I'll get rid of. Warrior I'll also kick. All right, there should be a ton of spots. There's 6 spots. TSPMO LOL. Are we really at the stage where like we're not even saying a single word? God, I sound old when I say that, but like it's kind of true though. What is it? It's tough shit. What does PMO stand for? PMO. PMO. Oh, it does? Oh, TS means this shit. Oh, okay. See, I had it wrong that whole time. Because you know how a lot of those F1 people do that, like that tagline of like finding peace in TS? So I thought it was finding peace in tough shit. Or is it finding peace in this shit? That's what it means? I feel like that doesn't make sense. All right, anyway, ready up. We're doing China. Enough of waiting. It's already 11 o'clock. All right, thanks, Levi. I'll take a look at it after the stream's over. Acer, what are you talking about? The game? Also, what happened to my music? I hate how it just cuts off just randomly. Let me see if I can revive it before the race starts. All right, there you go. My favorite artist, Miley Cyrus. Her songs really speak to me. Because I also often buy flowers for myself. No, I think I've gone on this soapbox before, but I hate buying flowers. Thank goodness I'm not with someone that expects it, because I think it's like the most pointless gift you can give somebody. It's literally like something that like doesn't really even smell that good and it just dies in like a week. I'd rather just like light money on fire in front of their face. Oh, what the hell? All right, I'll keep. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'll keep going because the game saved it for me, but. Man, I hate this track. right, thanks, Levi. I appreciate you. Zach, it cost me roughly 6K. 2K for the rig, the cockpit, so the actual structure of it. That includes like the seat, the monitor stand. Also includes like the shifter stand, which I removed. And then like 3K for the wheelbase pedals, which also includes the active pedals, which was a pretty penny. That is like 800 of that 3K just for one pedal. And then 1K for the monitor. But I'd say you could say that I kind of went a little overboard with some of this stuff. I feel like I could easily have gotten the same experience
Did we just become best friends? Yup.
spending maybe half of that. I think the rig is really important, though. I think having the rig, but spending the 2K for the rig, I feel like I wouldn't have changed. But then, like, spending less money on, like, the wheelbase pedals and stuff, that I probably would have had a similar experience without spending so much money on that stuff. Big Al, thanks for the follow. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yeah, probably. Don't see any reason why I wouldn't. We'll see, though. I feel like there's something going on with me right now. Like, I'm getting, like, the splitting headache. And it's not helping that I have, like, this light just shining in my face. But hopefully that doesn't turn into anything. But my boss is off this whole week, so I'm hoping it's going to be just like a chill week, not a ton of serious deliverables, just going to put my head down, get some work done, join a few meetings. Nothing dramatic, no big presentations, just work. Is that all a man can ask for? Just want to work. Pretty decent start. I am shocked how clean you guys have taken these first 3 or 4 corners. Absolutely astonishing. Ooh, that's not the ideal line. Fennec, I feel like we're always around each other.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Oh yeah, you need to go to... It sounds like you're basically where I was yesterday. Ah, too early on the throttle there. The amount of times I get rear-ended and that just ruins my lap is just amazing. I absolutely love it. It's the highlight of my evenings. No, that's probably my issue, is that everyone's dive bombing and pulling all these tactics as if there's no damage, because there is no damage, and I'm the only one that's trying to just race. Bringing a knife to a gunfight. TV pod offset. I haven't adjusted it past that.
Focus, George, focus.
You're running low on ERS. Remind
Levi,
them to
thanks for the
play
roses.
around
I
with ERS
appreciate it.
modes in the MFD, or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
At least I want to catch up to Aki so I can dive bomb her.
Green flag.
Ah, these are not the right racing lines.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I'm gonna guess they're probably gonna have to lift and coast through this long straight next week. Tried giving you space, man. You went wide. How are my tires looking? Not bad. Alright, so I really am just getting onto the throttle way too early.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
No, that would be Suzuka. I mean, frankly, I'm American, so... You're probably more like... I don't know. Miami? It's probably the closest American race. But no, if that was your not-so-subtle way of asking if I'm Chinese, the answer is... Hell no! 100% Japanese. Purebred, sir.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Green flag.
Nah, no worries. Let me apologize. Honestly, if I was in your shoes and I were to take a guess, just based off of population and the ratio and the percentage of you being correct, I would 100% have said the same thing. I mean, if you're gonna look at any Asian guy and just guess that he's something, I say it's a pretty safe guess that he might be Chinese. This is a V12 engine mod. I got it on overtake.gg. And it's a free download too, so if you're playing on PC, go check it out. Trey, I agree, man. Although,
Okay, we're approaching the pit window.
to be
You're gonna
fair,
go soft.
I think that I don't mind if the game takes their time, just to make sure that they get the regs right. Because if they just haphazardly make a game using the new regs without really understanding how it's being used and stuff, they have the potential of releasing a really, really terrible game. So I think waiting until May is the right move. Now let the season
We
play
just
out a
become
little
best
bit
friends?
before they
Yep.
actually release the game.
Okay, gap to
Who do
the
I
car
think will
ahead,
win the drivers this year?
2.9
I think
seconds.
George has built a very good case for himself so far. But I said it before the race started, that if you give Max a halfway decent car, you always have to put Max in the mix. And it seems like Red Bull actually has a really good car, so I'd say Max is probably my safe bet if I were to put any significant amount of money in it.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Jortiz, thanks for the follow. Yeah. Yeah, I
we
know.
just become best
Isaac
friends?
putting
Yep.
it in the top 3, first race in the top tier team, is very impressive. But I think he was very impressive in the Racing Bull last year. I think that the talent is 100% there. If there was ever a second driver on the
Okay, clear.
on the Red Bull team that has like really proven himself to have the talent, I think Isaac is the guy. Cat7, thanks for the follow. Out of all the second drivers in Red Bull, at least in recent history, I think that Isaac has the most amount of talent. Sergio? Meh. I'm not as high on Sergio as other people are. I know that makes a lot of people angry, but I think most of his career and reputation is built off of that one win that he had, which was very impressive. There were definitely some things that helped him in his favor to go from, what was it, last to first.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap.
He
Box
definitely
this
has
lap.
skill, but I think the skill that everyone thinks he has is a little overinflated because of what happened in that one race. How did it feel? It felt like I got double podium. That's how it felt like. No, I like Mercedes, but I like McLaren, I like Williams, I like Formula One just as a whole. I'm not like hugely passionate towards one team in particular. I do like Mercedes though. I think I'm just as happy that Ferrari seems to be in the mix.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
All right, what am I switching to? Softs? With 6 laps left? I guess. Yeah, again, I've said it before, but the sport is better when Ferrari is competitive. Now, they don't have to win, but at least be in the mix every race. None of this, like, 5th and 6th place that they've been doing over the last 4 or 5 years.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's regretting his move to Ferrari. I think that he's fulfilling a childhood dream.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
And for a man that's clearly in the very tail end of his career, I think that, you know, he'd do whatever he wants, man. Let the man live a little. And then, yeah, again, he did get P4. And he was closing in on Charles pretty quick, too, so... Certainly, I don't know if this is more along the lines of the type of car that Lewis likes to drive. But he also has a high racing IQ. So I think if they make it more of a thinking man's race, then I think advantage to Lewis.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Yeah, with that being said, from like a career perspective, and if his only goal was winning more world championships, then I think he probably should have stayed with Mercedes. I don't think it's a secret that Ferrari has very questionable ways of, you know, running a team. And I think especially for someone like Lewis, I'm sure he went in there fully aware of what their downfalls were.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
And plus, I do like the fact that because Lewis left, that gave Mercedes the opportunity to try out their child prodigy. Definitely would have been sad to see him just like hang
Yellow
around
flag.
without an opportunity because Lewis was just hanging around on the team. And frankly, if I'm Ollie Behrman, I'm going to hope that Lewis just starts tanking as soon as next race. Because I think his Ferrari seat is basically dependent on Lewis leaving. And you know, if Lewis starts winning and the Ferrari starts being competitive, Lewis is not going anywhere. So I think secretly Ollie in the back of his mind is probably like looking for crashes and stuff. He's stepping for Carlos in the Williams? You must mean 2 years ago when Carlos was on Ferrari. And yeah, he filled in for Carlos at Jeddah. and did pretty well. Yep. 2 years ago, it was at Jeddah, and he did fill in for Carlos. Speaking of Carlos, I bet that man hates being in that Williams right now. He's like, this car sucks. What did I do to deserve this?
Pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Yeah, no, all good, Levi. I do that too. Sometimes I'm like checking out who's on late at night or something. I might be commenting on their page, and I'll just like say something. It's like completely like incoherent. I'm like, nah, never mind. Maybe he'll get it, maybe he won't. Maybe he'll think I'm drunk. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sure Alonso have hated Aston for like the last 3 years. Ever since his, what was it? It was his first year at Aston where the car was like halfway decent, at least during like the first half of the season, before they started tanking, have since been really terrible. Jono, this is going to be my last race of the night. It's getting a little late, but just add me as a friend on EA. It's under average at Best Racer. That's AVG at Best Racer, so average is abbreviated. Add me as a friend on there. I do open lobbies, so whenever I'm streaming, I have open lobbies. If there's a spot open, anyone is more than welcome to join. But the only prerequisite that I do kick people that have not added me as a friend if there's people on the stream that are looking for a spot. Which I think is reasonable, in my opinion.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Jono, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Have I ever test driven an F1 car? Oh my god, no. Yo, if I ever drove an actual F1 car, that would be literally the only thing I would talk about. Every single stream. I'd be like, hey, did I ever mention the time when I drove an F1 car? And then I would be like, yes, yeah, you mentioned it last live stream. Like, well, did I tell you this detail about it? And they're gonna be like, yes, you did. Like, okay, well, let me tell it anyway. Favorite track is Spa, and then probably tied, if not close behind, Imola. I'd say those two are by far my favorite, and then there's probably a drop after that. Or I might put tracks like Hungary, Jeddah, Australia. Actually, I might actually put Silverstone on top of that list of others.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap.
Last lap. Is anyone watching the World Baseball Classics? Any baseball people out here? Yeah, Dream GP, definitely Spa or Imola. I think Silverstone would obviously be birthplace of Formula One for sure. I'd say those are my top three of Dream F1s for sure. Yeah, of course, random guy. I remember you. I've been, of course, keeping track of Japan. They've been doing fairly well, as expected. I saw a short video of the Dominican lineup, and they are stacked. Maybe the only thing I'd say is that they are stacked with like strikeout prone players, so I don't know if like collectively they would be the best team, but they definitely have some, on paper, they have some really good players on their team.
Lots of work to do, lots to analyze.
No, this is China. Yeah, Monaco would also be a fun one. You're absolutely right, Levi. I would put that on my top 4. Go Spa, Imola, Silverstone, and then Monaco would be the list, I think. Of like tracks I'd like to go to. I also think Vegas would be fun, and is the most realistic. I was actually talking to my wife's uncle today about Formula One. I don't think he knew that I was so into Formula One, and he said that every once in a while he gets tickets to these things. Like, I think he said that he might have gotten like tickets to the Vegas one before, but he just didn't have time to go or something like that. But now he knows that I'm in it. I'm into it, so I don't know, hopefully I might get lucky and get some free tickets my way. All right, Aki. Hey, good luck on your math exam. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night as well. It's almost midnight. Got to get up early, get into the office tomorrow. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. It was a lot of fun. I'll be on tomorrow night, more than likely. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. And, yeah, Levi, so thanks for sending those over. I'll definitely take a look at those after the stream. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the follows. As per usual, I do want to thank all the gifters individually. Truly Santana, Illy, Trance, Kwang, Austin, Levi, Opa, and yeah, Austin and Levi again. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great Monday, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right? All right. Later, guys. Peace.